Okay, so this is how the test is going to be. I'm gonna place the marker here and I will scan in circle. Start from this point, going toward the front. Here, up the roof. I will also scan the roof this time. Go up the front, go up the roof, and then I'm going to go back to this point. I think the travel distance will be more than 50 meters for each scanner that I test. So it's going to drift. This marker will have a different location, and I'm going to measure it to see the drifting error. Let's start with the Sermoon X1. Okay, start with the X1 global marker. I connect using the space desk. Let's try a scale bar. There's two of them. Put one here. I put one here along the length. I don't know if that will help. Add a ruler. Okay, so there will be two rulers. Okay. Here next, Sermoon S1. Okay, so there's an update. 1.0.9 improved scan failure, confusion, stability, improved human body scanning. Okay, let's install it. White cloud. I'm gonna choose time. I'm gonna choose 1.2. Confirm. finish. Okay, so we have 4 scans here. X1 with no scale bar, X1 with a scale bar, S1 and a Raptor Pro. Okay, let me fuse the point cloud. 1.5 millimeter remove marker. Okay, this will be the result from the X1 no scale bar. As you can see here, this is the starting point and this is the end point, and they meet exactly. There is no drifting in the scan, even with the very large travel distance. In the previous version of the Creality scan last year, Creality scan 3, the global marker optimization was not that good as the current version. The current version, they have fixed the drifting error. If possible, try to scan in a closed loop like this. Let's move to the second scan. This one use the scale bar, and you can see here there is a drifting error here on the start and the end point. I like the first scan. The first scan is nothing, quite good, no drifting. But with the scale bar, so the scale bar does not do any improvement to the scan accuracy. It even increased the error from the scan. So I do not recommend to use the scale bar on the X1. It's not doing anything. Okay, let's take a look at the result from the P1. I have about 10 million triangle. I fill this with 1.2 millimeters resolution. You can see some laser line, but the result is sharp and clean. I cannot export this data to my desktop yet because with this new firmware, I also need a new software, but the new software has not been released yet. And they have fixed the fusion issue. Now you can do the fusion at the same quality and resolution as when you do with the PC. Point cloud fusion time is not long. It's quite fast. I wait less than 5 minutes to get this done. I use a 1.2 millimeter for the resolution. You can do almost everything here internally without needing to do it on your PC. Only one function that they are still missing is exporting the mesh or point cloud directly from the scanner. They still cannot do that yet. As you can see here, the P1 can do a complete scan of the full car body without using a computer. Okay, let's compare these 4 scanners. Raptor Pro is the cheapest at 1,899, cheapest cross-line laser from Creality, and the most expensive one will be the Sermoon X1 at 5,999. These 4 can complete the full body class scan with the same quality of the scan. To be able to make this through mobile scanning, you need to purchase the Wi-Fi bridge. You cannot scan the whole body of the car by using the wired connection. You have to carry the laptop in one hand and then the scanner in your other hand. So it's going to wear you down. It's too heavy to do. So you need to buy a Wi-Fi bridge to make this possible. So it's gonna add up the cost $299 for the Sermoon S1 and the Raptor Pro. Sermoon X1 already bundled with the Wi-Fi bridge. To make the scan, you are going to need to have a gaming laptop that can operate the scan. The one that I'm using, it has RTX 4070 and the CPU is Ryzen 9 8945H that I bought 2 years ago. It cost me $1,700. In summary, you have to pay this price to be able to make a mobile scanning. If you are working in a garage or the factory shop floor, you're gonna need this setup to be able to do the 3D scanning. But if you are sitting in your office on the desk, you really don't need to have the Wi-Fi bridge or the gaming laptop. It might surprise you that Sermoon P1 is the cheapest option between these 4 scanners if you want to do the mobile scanning. Okay, what about the performance? When I do the global marker scanning, this will be the time that I spent. So when you scan a large object like this with like 800 plus markers, highly recommend that you do the global marker scanning. And I just found out in this test today that the scale bar that comes with the Sermoon X1, it does not contribute to the accuracy improvement at all, but on the opposite, it's decreased accuracy of the scan. And finally, the point cloud scanning time, the Sermoon P1, the longest 13 minutes and 22 seconds, but I scanned this with the 1.2 millimeter resolution, while the rest X1, S1 and Raptor Pro was scanned at 1.5 millimeter, a lower resolution. So I estimate that the P1 point cloud scanning speed is similar to the Raptor Pro. The difference is not much. It's less than 3 minutes between the 4 scanner. For a very large object, I don't think that you will scan anything larger than this. Sermoon P1 use about 20% of the battery's power to do the global marker scanning and the point cloud scanning. And when I fuse the point cloud, it will use battery powers in total of 50%. And for the Wi-Fi bridge, I scanned the Sermoon X1 twice, S1 one time, and Raptor Pro one time. So that will be 4 scan of the full car body, and I use about 50% of the battery power from the Wi-Fi bridge. Okay, so I hope that you get the information that you need. Thanks you guys for watching. I see you in the next video.